Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. And listen, man, this is the precap to us playing the Bucks. The Brooklyn Nets playing the Bucks, and let's get to it. Listen, they got Javon Carter and Bembry, and I don't like that. So I figured we go in there with that attitude, with that energy. Like, yo, listen, I don't like what y'all got going on. I ain't shaking no hands until after the game. I'm here to compete. I ain't here to do nothing. I ain't here to go on Twitter. I ain't here to say, oh, I seen your tweet. I ain't here to say none of that. I want our attitude, our energy when we go over there is to be upset, be mad that Kyrie got hurt in the playoffs last season, be mad that Joe Harris is hurt right now and he ain't here to redeem himself from the playoffs last season. Be mad that Javon Carter and Bembry is on their team. Be mad. We need to get mad. All my Nets fans, we need to get mad. All the Nets players need to be mad, be upset, and channel that energy into competing and compete with them. We could beat them. You know what I'm saying? They talking about Dragic coming back. Yo, we got a chance, man. Let's get it. Let Dragic be in there to run the show. He can help Steph Curry. So far, Steph Curry been a better addition between Steph Curry and Ben Simmons and Drummond. You know what I mean? Shout out to Drummond. I don't really want to contrast them, but I think Steph Curry is someone that we're gonna be able to rely on and then stretch in the fourth quarter, in the postseason, in the playoffs, and in the finals. I think we still going to the finals. I think we got a chance. I think it's a better chance. Then you see stuff like with Harden, he had 27 and 12 with Philly. It was just getting me tight because it's like, oh, all right, you doing that over there. You ain't want to do it here. You don't want to feel like you got the situation where it's all on you. And the big man you always wanted was Embiid. You probably was thinking like that in Houston, but who cares? I don't. Listen, this Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog, and I'm telling you, when it come down to the Brooklyn Nets, we got a chip on our shoulder. We got a chip on our shoulder, and we got to play like it. We got players coming to our team, dismantling our team, and then leaving James Harden. We see y'all March 10th and maybe the playoffs. We gonna see, man. Y'all not stopping us from getting to the finals. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm going at stop playing with me, man. No Sixer fan better not pull up and say nothing different neither. Jay Frager, I seen your vlog with you and your Philly compadres. Y'all call yourself a city of brotherly love and invite somebody like James Harden after what he did to the Brooklyn Nets and Houston. What brother? Does he have a real brother? Is he have a real sister? Why is he even over there, man? Stop it, man. I don't care. Like I said, back to the game at hand. When it come down to the Brooklyn Nets, we got a vengeance for all y'all. All y'all be trying to get y'all that work. You know what I'm saying? Especially the Bucks. We got the most, they the biggest problem in the situation, if you ask me. You feel me? Because I look at it like they never should have been in a situation where they only win it because Kyrie is hurting his one star against his pretty much. It was KD versus Giannis, their whole team. It was like KD versus their whole team. KD was pretty much carrying us in that team, and they ain't gonna do that to us this season. Like we got too many weapons. I don't think they could stop us. I don't think they could stop all of the weapons that we got. I don't think everybody gonna be injured like last season either. Like you see what's going on now, and they talking about that ramp up. I feel like some of this is because they feel like we know we gonna go to the playoffs. Even if we was in a play in situation, ain't going. We not sweating it because we feel like we could beat anybody. But what I'm saying is, I want us to play with a sense of urgency, especially tonight. Especially tonight. We need to play, you know what I'm saying? Like we fitting to win this game because again, this whole getting comfortable with losing is not what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, man. That's what Knick fans do, you know what I'm saying? Like they get comfortable with losing, like even last night, you know what I mean? Like, but anyway, but I'll talk about that later. But the point is that the way we beat the Bucks is this: we go out with a lineup that benefits us, and I can't wait to see Steve Nash put LaMarcus Aldridge and Day'Ron Sharp in the game at the same time. He need to put Day'Ron Sharp and LaMarcus Aldridge in the game at the same time. If he could do that, then he could put Bruce Brown at the three or Kessler Edwards at the three. But make sure that you pair up LaMarcus Aldridge with Day'Ron Sharp so that way that's the offensive front lineup. And then the defensive front lineup is Drummond and Nick Claxton. So when you win a defensive lineup, you put in Drummond and Clax. When you win an offensive lineup, you put in LaMarcus Aldridge and Day'Ron Sharp. So what's up? That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what it is, and I feel like that's where we win that. And it makes us a stronger team because it makes sure that we could attack on the offensive side more than one way and not rely on KD. We need to become offensive weapons before KD come back. We need to stop thinking that, oh, we can't win unless KD is back. We need to win without KD being in the game. I mean, beating the Knicks, that one win, if I could win any win, if it was one win that I wanted to win, in every loss that we had, every game that we had, it is that Knicks win. You know what I'm saying? Because it puts more emphasis on how we solidify the run in the city. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man. You know, I can only reflect on that last win, man. And as much as I care about beating the Knicks, like we need more wins. I don't want that to be our only win. You know, we get a lot of criticism about only caring about beating the Knicks. We care about beating all teams, including the Bucks. You know, they got Bembry and Javon Carter, so even more so. And I said that to say that I can't wait to give him this work. I can't wait to give him this work, bro. I can't. I can't wait to give him this work, bro. For real. They did this. They did this. You know what I'm saying? If you like something, hit that like button, man. You know. So again, man, this is how I look at it, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the best thing we could do is put ourselves in a situation to attack. You know what I mean? We know they're gonna try to run the offense through Giannis and Middleton. We know pretty much what they could do. And at the end of the day, for them to do what they do, that means they either gonna do it smoothly or we're gonna give them a hard time to do it. And the best way we win in these situations is by having them take tough shots. We are 25-0 when we keep teams under 100 points. 25-0 when we keep teams under 100 points. So what we doing and what we talking about, man? What lineup can have that? Like I said, the defensive lineup is Drummond and Nick Clax. You start them. Start them over Lamarcus Aldridge and Dayron Sharp. And why is James Johnson still starting out of all of the lineups that Steve Nash has? He always make it seem like James Johnson need to be in the starting lineup. If you want to take James Johnson out the starting lineup, man, hit that like button and throw it in the comments who we should sub for James Johnson. And I'm saying this Nick Clax, put Drummond and Clax at the start, sit James Johnson down. He don't do that much more than a Dayron Sharp and Clax for him to get that many more minutes and shots over Dayron and Clax. Yo, stop playing with me, man. Dayron and Clark should get more minutes over James Johnson. James Johnson need to sit down, man. Stop playing, man. What is going on, man? What are we talking about? Yeah, I'm not comfortable with losing wins. Y'all thought I was gonna come up here and try to talk smooth. Nah, ain't none of that happening, man. I'm upset. This a rant, and I'm mad, and I ain't sleeping the way I'm supposed to, and I won't sleep the way I'm supposed to until we start getting back on that win streak, man. I'm not playing, man. Stop playing, man. I'm not comfortable, man. I got a bad mood. I might dodge your call until we win a game, man. If you know me and you close to me and I don't answer your call, don't call me until after the game, man. I'm tired of the pain I gotta deal with. But you gotta realize it's like I feel like I endure the pain like I'm strong enough for it, like we've been here before. When I was watching the call forward, Karras, Jared Harris, and Dinwiddie, watching them become a winning culture, a winning basketball culture in Brooklyn, it made me feel like, yo, you know what I'm saying? There were worse times and we getting better, but it's bringing me back there. And I see what Sean Marks did with the acceleration from growing our team with that call forward to getting Katie and Kyrie to making us a championship contending team over the next season. That was wild. Sean Marks is a champion. He did it with the Spurs organization, but he's a championship contending GM. That was a smart move what he did, and then he had the little buffer with the Q&A. That was smart. That was some cool. That was smooth. You know what I'm saying? I like how he keep on pace with the fans. Like, yo, I'll be doing the unjust if I was saying we ain't gonna get no championship. Talking heavy. That's how I need my GM to talk. I don't need him to sit there cool like take for the photo op. What? Sean Mark stepped up and he says something. He's showing that the organization is backing the us competing at a certain level. And last night or the other night, we could have played better. We got Sean Marks coming out saying that we want to see everybody compete at that level. Don't put Cam Thomas in situations Alex said you got to go through true pain before the celebration. I get that, you know what I'm saying, and I feel like we are going through it, and these are the growing pains right now. How we feel and what we do right now is going to be vital. And remember that we came back because of the fan energy to be at a away game and be down 28 points. It shows that we need to be winning our home games. We need that same energy that we had in the Garden to bring to the Barclays. That same energy we had in the Garden to be down 28 and the fans in their mind didn't give up. Found see that we could have a way and still cheered and believed in the team. Believe in our team. Believe in the Brooklyn Nets. Do you believe in the Brooklyn Nets? I believe in the Brooklyn Nets. Coming back from 28 points, that's because the fans believed in the Brooklyn Nets. Our belief of us winning the championship can help us win the championship. So I want all the fans that's on my page, like, share, comment, and never forget to believe. Keep believing. Believe in the championship. See us there. See us winning. See yourself there celebrating. Because you say you feeling the pain, right, Alex? You feeling the pain, but so see yourself on the other side of this celebrating after all of this, after going through all of this pain. You feel me? Right. So listen, man. Shout to all the Philly fans. Shout to all the Knicks fans. But it's about the Nets fans, man. And what we want, we ain't never had nothing. We had the ABA. I wasn't old enough to see that. I want to see an NBA championship. I feel like it's all we that the NBA owe us. The NBA need to give it to us because of what they not even the Knicks too. They not in our way though. They not even going to the playoffs. So we handled them already. Now we got to deal with the rest of the NBA. You know what I'm saying? We got something to prove. We got something to prove, and I want us to play like it, man. I should have named this part. I should have named this something to prove. Word. We attack the Bucks. We go to the paint. We play the inside outside game. You do that with the defensive lineup. You give Giannis a hard time. Make him take jumpers. Don't let him spin and get close to the free throw line. He gonna make that. He gonna try to back down to the post and then shoot around that area. Make it scrappy for him. Put Clax in the game. His wingspan can make it hard for a guy like Clax. Don't put Clax as the main defender. You make him the secondary defender. You make Drummond the primary defender. By doing that, that's a lot of ball to now where he might not even get the ball. You take the ball out of Giannis' hands, and then what? You try to run the offense through who? Middleton or Drew. They're going to get a ball to Drew. So if they get a ball to Drew, the best thing that's going to happen is for us to put ourselves in a situation where Dragic is playing good defense. And the truth is that Dragic might get outplayed by Drew. We're gonna need Seth Curry to have that jumper wet. Feel me? We're gonna need Seth Curry to be knocking down the Jake. Hand down, man down. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly I think he gonna step up. Honestly, and I want to see us on the defensive side because again, my champagne campaign is we won 25 games when we kept teams under 100 points. That's my champagne campaign. So all I want to see is defense because that's what happens when we win. Now, when you look at all of the losses in an 11-game win streak, you're going to see most of those teams scored over 100 points or over 100 points. You know what I'm saying? All of them scored over 100 points or close to it. And my point is, keeping teams under 100 points should be our goal. That is the number one thing before we leave the locker room. Excuse me. How do we keep them 100 points? I mean, I ain't in the locker room. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like when you come down to compete and you got to go with what works. And Nick Claxton is a better defender than James Johnson. I think our biggest problem is Steve Nash not sitting James Johnson down. Sit James Johnson down and put in Nick Claxton, Day'Ron Sharpe. He's not doing that much to take their time. Once that's established and we got them in the game, watch how things change. Things are definitely going to change. Shout out to Simon. He said, "Good day to you, my friend. Good day to you too, man. Good day to you too, man. It's gonna be a real good day if the Brooklyn Nets win it. You heard? It's gonna be a real good day if that happened. But yeah, man. Let's get into the stats, man. You feel me? I want to get into what we can do. I think we could, for instance, you got guys like Kyrie he could score on bunches and Cam Thomas that could score on bunches. Before we get to the stats, we need them to be cohesive, not just running ISO. We need the genius of Steve to tell them we need ball rotation. Even if Kyrie is going to be the guy taking a shot, we don't need him to come down to give him the ball from the way for inbounds and then he just come and take the shot just or ISO. We don't need that. We need to set up a play for a guy to take the easiest shot or the best shot, and what that's when coaching comes in. That's how coaches help us win. And Steve Nash could do it because he's fourth leader in assists. So his expertise should be ball rotation. I expect Steve Nash to shine in his coaching career because he's going to learn how to have roster rotation and ball rotation. And I think Dragic is going to help him do that. Now, the better we are, the better teams have a lot of ball rotation, a lot of assists. You feel what I'm saying? So, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Word. But yeah, man. I feel like the last time we played the Bucks, what was score? What was actually the score when we played them? You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get to that right now. But the truth is that besides the stats, it gotta be about passion, man. Hold on. Alex say we need to get this win. We need this win. Give Johnson those garbage minutes. Exactly. Exactly. He needs to show us. Steve Nash needs to do coach better. In other words, and I totally agree with Alex. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the best thing we could do is put ourselves in a situation where Nash takes everything he knows about winning, as far as ball rotation and assists, and implement that more heavier in how we run the offense. I'm pretty sure, but put more emphasis on it. I know you got superstars and they take the genius of, oh yeah, we might need a coach. They like coaches on the floor, whatnot. They that good, but nah, you a coach for a reason. You here for a purpose. So yeah, we need you to have more input, be more emphasis on and more enthusiastic. Yell at a ref, get a tech. You know what I'm saying? Like if you cool, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like you can yell at a ref. You know what I mean? Then it won't be no coach. Feel me? Jack Vaughn will be there, but case in point is that attitude of the Brooklyn Nets. We need that. You know what I'm saying? We need you to coach like you care. Coach like you care. Show some more enthusiasm. You feel me what I'm saying, Nash? Like, come on. You know what's up. Um, let's see. Let's see. The last time we played the Bucks, that's what I'm looking for. Last time we played the Bucks, what happened? They beat us 121-109. What happened? We had Claxton in the game for 14 minutes. Sorry, we had Claxton in the game for 25 minutes. He had 14. He was 6 for 9. I expect to see Claxton in the game. We had who else? KD played that game too. He was 10 for 19. We gonna miss KD. Dang, man. 9 boards, 7 assists, 30. KD, it ain't no replacing KD, but we gotta find a way to rally around him. And we lost that game because of James Harden. Look, he had 6 for 15. Ew. 35 minutes, like yo, I'm telling you, I'm starting to blame all the losses on James Harden, man. I wish he was never part of the team, man. I only supported him because he was a Brooklyn Net, but I tell you how it really is, man. I feel like he dismantled our team when he got here, man. But anyway, uh, Cam Thomas had 28 minutes, 14 points, 6 for 12. Cam Thomas, he need to be in the game. 5 boards, 2 assists. The guy y'all say never passed had 2 assists. The guy that y'all say don't have no defense had 2 steals. Stop playing with my name. He shot terrible from three, but that's not his game. I wish he'd take less threes. He took 5 threes and made one. So let's say he didn't take those threes. That's 5 less shots. He would be, if he didn't take those threes, he would have been what, 5 and 6 or 5 for 7. He shoots well in that mid. He's a midi maestro. That's his game. His game is attacking the basket in that midi maestro. Him taking threes, he has to develop that. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's developing more of a playmaking ability before the threes. So he got the mid range game and the playmaking ability for ball. My daughter want to play basketball. You want to play basketball? I'm gonna teach my daughter how to play basketball. All right, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? That was a soccer ball though. She probably gonna play soccer. I don't know. But yeah, Cam Thomas is a bucket. He should get more minutes. James Johnson had 6 minutes. We need to keep it like that. He was 3 for 5. Yeah, he was keep 3 for. Well, no, I'm pardon. He didn't have. He didn't have 6. He had 12 minutes. He had 6 points and was 3 for 5. We need that. That's what we need. That's what we need. Yeah, keep him in the game for 12 minutes. He should not be playing more minutes than Dayron Sharp. Or look, Dayron Sharp has 6 minutes and 6 points. He scored a point a minute. He scored a point a minute. He was 2 for 4. And he had 3 boards. How you don't play him more minutes? Why? Why is the pecking order over Dayron Sharp with James Johnson? I don't like it. Nash, what's up? Roster rotation and ball rotation is how Steve Nash becomes a genius at basketball. Roster rotation and ball rotation. I'm gonna keep saying that. Roster rotation. I'm gonna drill this song. Champagne campaign. Tweet Steve Nash. Roster rotation and ball rotation. That's what Steve Nash need to learn as a coach. Roster rotation and ball rotation. Roster rotation and ball rotation. And I think Dragic is gonna be a bridge to Nash being great at roster rotation and ball rotation. And once he's good at that, then the players just got to make their shots. You know, you still got to make your shots. You can't start blaming Steve Nash if you ain't making your shots. You need to go in there and practice, work on your individual game. Don't tell Cam Thomas to chuck up a bunch of threes at practice. Let him practice his mid-range maestro game. Let him keep warm doing that. He get to the threes when he gets to it. But we need him to work on his mid-range maestro and then playmaking ability and then the three ball. I think it should be in that order, the way Cam Thomas practiced. That's how much I be paying attention to Cam Thomas. I care about how he practices. I want to see him do it in that way because I think far as game development, that's how it should go. He should wait for to work on his three because his regular natural game is to score the ball and then make plays for others. I think, and then shoot the three. So yeah, his confidence shows that he's got. You know what I mean? He goes through all levels. He's a three-way scorer. You know what I'm saying? Word. So yeah, that's what it is. Um, so what else? Kessler Edwards, man, he was in the game. He only had 6 minutes, but I doubt that happens. I imagine Kessler gets more minutes. Javon Carter has 7 shots. That's not gonna happen. Even if he got 7 shots for the team, whatever, let him do that. Bruce Brown had 10 minutes, had 7 points. It was 3 for 3 with 4 boards. He needs more minutes. Give Bruce Brown, James Johnson minutes. The minutes James Johnson give it to Bruce Brown. Give it to Kessler Edwards. Give it to Dayron Sharp. Split it between all those players, between Bruce Brown, Dayron Sharp, and Nick Claxton. Give it to them, and then make James Johnson a lesser, player when it comes to if we need to score the ball, because he be putting up shots, but he's not an offensive player. Put him in situations where we got the lead and we just need him to play defense. That's coaching. You put the offensive players in when we need offense. You put the defensive players in when we need defense. Come on. This is Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Net vlog, and I'm trying to win. I'm tired of losing, man. And we run the city already. Y'all know what's up with that. But listen, we got bigger fish to fry. We went to Larry O'Brien. We going to the island called finals for a Larry O'Brien. That's what's up. We trying to get this chip. We got a chip on our shoulder, but we really want a championship. It's a ship named Champion. It's a championship. We on the way. We are on the way to an island called Finals to get a Larry O'Brien. What's up, man? Word. But yeah, man, that's how I feel, man. That that's all I got, man, for the most part. I wanted to pull up and talk to y'all, you know what I'm saying, kick it with y'all real quick about how we could win. And I see Alex still in the building. I'm gonna chill for a little bit, but I'm about to dip. He said, "Yeah, you're right. Yes, improve ball movement and have all the big men off the bench and attack Giannis from the Bucks defensively." Exactly. You know what I'm saying? We need to make him play both sides of the ball. He's a defensive player. He ain't gonna think he gonna have to play defense for real because KD not there. You feel what I'm saying? And trust me, KD at 29 last game. Who's gonna make up for those points? How can we score the ball? How you have to attack Giannis? You have to draw contact. You have to go to the paint. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me see. Let me see. It's a soccer ball. B for ball. B for ball. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Listen, we really want this win. You know, this is not just a game for us. When you look at the standings, it's listen, the Hornets is right behind us in ninth place with their 30 and 31. We're 31 and 29. We need to win this game, man. We got pressure on us, and we've been handling the pressure when KD was there. And you know, I think this team, excuse me, I think our team is competing. I just think we're shorthanded for the most part. You know what I'm saying? I think that we can take smarter shots with the team that we have right now for us to win games, but also I would say, yeah, at the end of the day we got to learn our identity on offense without KD. KD was That's the difference between KD being there and him not being there. You know, we trying to find our offensive identity, and I see us going to Cam Thomas, and James Johnson is not the answer for our offensive identity when KD's not there. Seth Curry, the pick and roll with him, Claxton Drummond is the answer. Cam Thomas, the answer. Kessler Ellis open for three because Cam Thomas or DDJ is breaking down the defense, the answer. Bruce Brown learning to jumper and learning to knock down the three ball, the answer. Him cutting, making space for Steph Curry to take the jumper because they don't want to leave Bruce Brown open on a pick and roll, the answer. Trust me, bro. We got the solution over here when it comes to the Brooklyn Nets, man. I'm telling you, all my fans on this page don't fret, man. I told you, we going through the pain, like Alex said. Go through the pain for us to feel a celebration. You know what I'm saying? And I went through it, man. I was honest about it, but you know what? We gonna make it through it, man. We gonna see the other side of the storm, and it's beautiful. It's Eureka. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be great, man. So, you know, I appreciate all the fans that pulled up. Shout out to my guy Alex. You know, he say, have a good day, my guy. Talk to you later. Shout out to you and your multitask. Seem to be a good father and cool dude. Thank you, man. Yeah, father first. You know, we definitely cool. All the Nets fans are cool, man. You know how I go, man. Shout out to you, Alex. Same for you. You look the same way, man. You probably a great father and a cool friend. You know, you're definitely a great fan. You know what I'm saying? A cool fan, like a top fan. I mean, so shout out to you know, Alex. You know, I like to think that this page got a lot of good fans. They leave a lot of dope comments, and you know, I read off of them, and we have convos because of it. So I appreciate the content. I appreciate the comments. It helps the content, and yeah, man, I'm all with it. You know how I do. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's my pre-cap in closing, and I think we just need to again, to in summary, take more 2 pointers and 3 pointers. You know, let the 2 point game open up the 3 point game, attack them in the paint with Claxton Drummond and with Dayron Sharp and LaMarcus Aldridge. Run the offense through the front court is what I'm saying, to be specific. And Cam Thomas will find his way, and by doing that, you open up a Patty Mills to take the three. You open up a Cam Thomas to have the mid game maestro, be a mid. You know what I'm saying? Have the midi that run the city. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, and let's see what Dragic brings to the table. I think he's going to be very cohesive in what we do, and I'm looking forward to him playing. They say it's a game time decision when I look at the injury report. I don't think he's injured. I think he's ramped up. We need him to be ramped up. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, let's get it. Let's get this win. Get back in the win column, and let's climb this standings ladder instead of you know going going ninth and 10th. Let's go to seventh and sixth and etc. All right. This is Big Fan Preachy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Thank y'all for tuning in. I see y'all for the recap. Peace.